Video. In today's video, we're gonna be playing the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. That's playing it. Before we do that, I gotta change this. Alright, there we go. So now, back to the thing.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Let's destroy these kids. CJ Mosley. Blitz.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
The whole run.
2 yards.
By the way, I'm playing on All Pro. Not cheating. Competitive. You already know. I'm gonna go. Two birds. Juju Smith running on the post.
Because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game
No.
goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Yeah, A.J. Green.
The contact made the ball roll free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Don't pop like that.
A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Ravens.
Hold on. Wait. Why is Joe Flacco?
And the Raven on.
I already know I'm putting in Lamar. Like, it's not a question. Putting in Lamar. There we go.
Come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
Transfuse with the drip drop. Sauce everywhere. Oh my God.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Go back to the world.
2nd down, Flacco now.
Get off.
Incomplete. Crabtree the target on that one, and now it's 3rd down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown
About to
balls,
wait
I think, are the
5
toughest
minutes,
ones to
I
come
believe.
back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Oh, wow.
It's a short one here compared to his tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
I ain't gonna move.
It'll be a gain of 8, but
I ain't
it'll
gonna.
also lead to a
Oh,
4th down.
I didn't know that was 4th down.
No, check, Patriot! They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Carl Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 5. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer? Yeah, and normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations. Give him 17.
Man, I'm just gonna take off my mic for the rest of the video. Peace. Taking off my mic. See you next video.
Right there to move the sticks.
Passing. It's Dalton. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Bullock will put this one through. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
No, check. Patriot!
Spins past him. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Collins. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper. Collins now the lone man in the backfield, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle. Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Still 1st down.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And all the way a Cincinnati score. Giovanni Bernard, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Airing one deep for Crabtree. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now Dalton, blitz coming, and down he goes. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now it's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's going deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Now Jackson. And this one is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Carlos Dunlap. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. This will be caught by Brown. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And caught, right side, Beangls. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now, Bengals on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front, fielded about a yard deep. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Now Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They go again with Collins. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. The linebacker, Preston Brown, brings him down. Here's Jackson on third down. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Michael Johnson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going deep for Brown, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but he knew he wanted to be aggressive there, as you pointed out. So I'll guarantee he told his defensive coordinator, have your guys up and ready. I'm going to go for it here. If we don't get it, just make sure they're ready to go out there and bail us out.
Now Bernard. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. And that's complete to Croft. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler.
What's up? So, I'm back. And you saw what just happened. They scored 2 times. That's technically, but I'm not going to come back. See you guys later. I'm going to, in my next video, I'm going to show you how to rebuild a team. Bye guys!